Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're feeling cozy. It is officially June, so of course we have to have our June upcoming manga video, and there's some good stuff this month. I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately. We've had some pretty shorter months in regards to different releases, which is good for my wallet, but we do have some good stuff, and we have two new debut series that I'm really excited to tell you guys about. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing we have coming out on June 4th, which we have quite a few things coming out on June 4th, so keep that date in mind. We have Snow White with the Red Hair Volume 26. Now, I personally don't collect this series. I am interested in watching the anime, so I need to add that to my list of things to watch soon. But I do know that a lot of people really, really love this series. The cover is adorable. This is a shoujo, and it is published by Viz Media under Shoujo Beat for $11.99. Now, I decided in these videos I should tell you a little bit about what each of these books is about, so that's what I'm going to start doing. So anyways, Snow White with the Red Hair. I recorded this before I watched the actual show, and my actual description is kind of completely wrong, so I'm going to tell you guys what it's actually about in a voiceover right now. So basically, our main female lead is a herbalist in her kingdom, and when she comes of age, the king of her kingdom, or prince, sorry, the prince of her kingdom decides he wants her to become his concubine and is like forcing her into it, and she does not want to do that. So she ends up leaving, and when she leaves, she runs into a group of people. Come to find out, one of the people in that group, which is the male lead, is the second prince of another kingdom, and she ends up going and staying in his kingdom and becoming a herbalist for the court, the castle in that kingdom, and then they end up building relationship through that, with her being the herbalist and then him being the second prince. And there's a lot of things they have to work for, and a lot of people are out to get her because of her unusual red hair. They want to get her and sell her to people because she looks unusual. It's kind of crazy to think about that. They just want her for her red hair. But yeah, that's basically what it's about without giving any spoilers. And if you've watched it, all I'm going to say is, how does this poor girl keep getting kidnapped? I'm like, girl, come on. Why are we getting kidnapped again? If you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, that's a little bit about what it's about. Definitely recommend. I love it, and I'm loving the anime so far. Then on June 4th, we are also getting Let's Do It Already, which is a series debut, although you can read some of it online, and they have a preview, which I read on Viz Media's website to get kind of an idea about what it's about. But Volume 1 is coming out on June 4th. It is, as I said, a shoujo published by Viz Media under Shoujo Beat for $11.99. Now, this cover is very, very cute. The title is interesting, but from what I've gathered about it, it still is very fluffy and cutesy and sweet. So basically, our two leads have gotten to know each other on their daily commute to their respective high schools, and Yuri makes a passionate love confession to the male lead, and he feels the same way, which I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I don't want to butcher it, so... And Yuri, our female lead, rushes to kiss her new boyfriend, but he has very strict rules he has to follow in his family that don't allow any kind of touching or any kind of romantic feelings like that. So basically we get to see them kind of struggle in their relationship with the fact that there's no touching or romantic feelings allowed. And our female lead basically is who cares about rules or traditions? And our male lead is I've gone through life with a sense of duty and pride. So they have this big difference in their characters, which I'm kind of really excited to see how that plays into their relationship building, and I'm really interested in it. And our male lead is also super duper elite, and he's going to become one of the country's leaders in the future. So that's why he's really has a sense of duty. So anyways, I am really, really excited about that series, and I probably will be picking it up because I am very interested in the story, and it sounds kind of like right up my alley, and I think it's going to be really cute, and I've heard some good things about it. Then on June 4th, we are also getting Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation, the comic slash manhwa. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Volume 6. It is by Seven Seas Entertainment, well, published by Seven Seas Entertainment, for $19.99 USD, which is a little expensive, but it is a fully colored comic, and I have volume 1 here to show you guys. Okay, and then like fully colored, pretty thick. This series is by the creator of Heaven's Official Blessings, or TGCF. Hopefully I got that. Yeah, TGCF, which I love Heaven's Official Blessings so much. So I'm super excited for the next release of the comic for this. Heaven's Official Blessings does not have a English release of the comic yet. Hoping for it soon. But Seven Seas is currently releasing the Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation, which I know has a lot of love, and a lot of the people in the fandom love this series. So I have been reading it. I tried to watch the anime at one point, didn't really stick to it. I'm going to try again because reading the comic I've gotten a better understanding, because there's no English dub of the anime for Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation, so I was having a hard time because like Japanese animes that are subtitled I can follow along pretty well, but since this is Chinese, I was getting a little bit confused with the different like slang and stuff. But I think I have a better understanding now from reading TGCF and now reading this, so I'm going to try it again. But anyways, we're getting the next volume of the comic. Now, how do I describe what this is about? This is a little hard to describe what it's about. Basically, we have our two characters that are cultivators. One is like super old and has been reincarnated and basically the Grand Master, and he practices what is demonic cultivation, which is kind of like seen as a big no-no, and our other lead is very like strict, follows rules, and is in the cloud recess and doesn't do demonic cultivation. And we just see them like working together, building a relationship, fighting against bad beings like demons and stuff. That's probably not a good description at all, but I suggest if you want a better description, look it up because it's really hard to describe, but it is pretty good. I'm not that far into it, so I'll have more to tell you as I get further into it, but I am very excited that we are getting volume 6 of the comic. I currently have 1 through 3 and I've only read 1, so I'm excited to continue collecting the series and reading it. Then on June 4th, I told you guys, June 4th, we are also getting A Condition Called Love Volume 8. Now, first of all, this cover is adorable. She's blow drying his hair. So cute. I love it. This is published by Kodasha Comics. Kodasha Comics? Something like that. It is a shoujo series and it is $10.99 USD. There is an ongoing anime for A Condition Called Love. There are some very much mixed feelings about it. So I'll just say that. I mean, I like it. I enjoy the series a lot as well. It basically follows our two leads are in high school, and our female lead has never experienced love before and doesn't really know what love is, but wants to understand what love is. And our male lead is like head over heels in love with our female lead, and they decide to trial date and see where their relationship goes. And it is going in a positive direction. They have decided to officially start dating, so we're seeing how their relationship ends up progressing, and it's super cute, and I love it, and it's really sweet, and I just love it so much. So I do recommend that series. Now I know there's some mixed thoughts about it, but I personally recommend it. Next, on June 4th again, we get the debut of the English edition of the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity Volume 1. First of all, this cover is so cute. The characters look so cute. I'm already loving the character design I'm seeing going on here. It is also by Kodasha Comics. Something like that, guys. I got the name on the screen for a reason. This is actually a shonen, and it is going for $13.99. So basically, our male lead goes to a delinquent school that is like where all the kids with the lowest grades go to. It's a boys' school. And then our female lead goes to a school next door where the wealthy, high class families send their daughters. And they end up meeting each other. When they meet, they instantly hit it off, but the male lead finds out that the female lead goes to the other, like, high status school, and our female lead doesn't really see what the problem is, that they go to different schools, but the male lead gets kind of upset and like about it, and we just kind of are going to see if these two can find a path to be together with the conflicting schools and also the conflicting status that comes with that. You know, a guy from a delinquent school and a girl from a very rich, wealthy, high class school, if you will. And I think this is going to be super, super cute. So basically, we have the two characters from different classes or like sides of the world. They're like from different parts, live different lifestyles, get to come together and see if they can be together. So I really, really like that. And I can't wait to read it because we have like the delinquent guy and then the like sweet girl coming together. So I think this story is going to be so good. And again, the cover is so, so beautiful. And I'm just super excited for it. That's probably like the release that I'm most excited for. If I had to pick one release I'm most excited for this month, this is definitely it. Then on June 11th, we are getting The Ice Guy and the Cool Girl Volume 5. This cover is absolutely gorgeous. It's my favorite one that they have came out with so far for this series, and the covers are always to die for. This is published by Square Enix. It is a josei, and it is $14.99. This is a older office place romance series, and I love it so, so much. We got workplace and our ice guy. So our male lead has these ice powers that activate when he's nervous, sad, all the time, basically. And our female lead is the girl that he really likes and wants to form a relationship with, and it's kind of working over his like nervousness. He's like really, really shy, especially with the girl he likes, and he's working through how to like get past his powers and stuff as well. Then on June 24th, we are getting A Sign of Affection, the Omnibus Volumes 4, 5, and 6. I included this because I didn't even know A Sign of Affection was doing omnibuses, so I thought that was really, really, really cool. Really, really, really cool. And I thought I would include it because I thought some people might be interested in it. You kind of get a deal when you buy them all together in these like grouped together series, although I do love the covers, so personally I will still buy the volumes individually, but other people might be interested in it. It is published by Kondosha Comics. You know, I struggle with that word. It is a shoujo, and it will be $22.99 USD, but it does have volumes 4, 5, and 6. And if you don't know, A Sign of Affection is a romance between two characters that are in college. Our male lead loves to travel and loves learning different languages, and our female lead, Yuki, is deaf and communicates through sign language. So they learn how to work on a relationship together and how they communicate and just how things work being together. And it's really, really cute. It brings awareness to relationships with people when one of them is deaf, and I just love it so, so much. And we see our male lead Itsumi really, really trying to learn sign language to communicate with Yuki, and it's just really sweet and wholesome. There is an anime out about it. There is a season 1, and I recommend it. I think it's really, really good, and I just love it so much. But I will say the manga art style is 1,000 times better, but it's hard to translate some of the manga art styles into animes. Then last but not least, on June 25th, we are going to get Volume 5 of 7 Time Loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy. Very, very long title. This does have a season 1 anime, and first of all, the cover of this is so cute. And I absolutely adore the anime. It's so good. I adore the story. This is not a series I'm personally collecting because I'm trying to be a little bit more picky with my series, especially as manga prices have gone up, but it's definitely something I recommend. It is published under Seven Seas Entertainment. It is a josei and it is $13.99. Now this story is about our female lead has been reincarnated. She's now on her 7th life, and every time she gets reincarnated, she keeps going back to the exact same day. And in one of her past lives, the male lead actually ends up killing her during a war. And so in this life, she's trying everything to prevent that from happening, to prevent the war from happening and people dying. So it's a really nice series. We get to see them romancing each other and her really striving to push him towards the correct path in life. So that is everything that is coming out in June, manga-wise, that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. If I missed anything that you're super excited about, let me know in the comments. And if you have any recommendations for me, let me know in the comments down below as well, because I'm always looking for some good recommendations. But I will see you guys in the next video. Stay cozy!